just want to say thank you so much for the masterclass on being a humanitarian. Shannon, I'm really curious on your thoughts. Like with the Sound of Freedom coming out, there's been a lot of backlash and like insight coming around with Hollywood. And when you span your career from actress, a lot of roles in the limelight, how did you kind of shift from this idea of like instant gratification where everything's all about the now, and then what you're currently doing now where it's like playing the long game? Because I see a lot of people in my generation where they're all about like, the get rich quick, all these type of things. But I feel like delayed gratification is kind of the secret. So I'm curious for you, any insight that you can share.
Can you elaborate on what the backlash for the film is? Because I haven't heard about backlash. I know about the film, but I haven't seen it yet. But I haven't heard what the backlash is to comment.
There's a lot of like people from the industry are like coming out and basically telling people like it's not what it appears to be, kind of like a smoke and mirrors type of thing, where it's just like people are getting more of an insight in terms of how it's kind of a charade. And I feel like that was kind of an interesting aspect.
I mean, it's interesting that they're saying that because I'm actually on a WhatsApp group with some of the investigators that are in the film, that have executive produced that film, that have talked actually on this group about how these are actual stories they've been through, and this is just a small piece of so much more. So I don't know about the backlash, or if the people saying that are educated and they know firsthand. So I don't know that I can comment on that.
I would say that we've allowed society to get to a point that as long as I question your statement, I don't have to accept its truth. I don't have to be grounded in knowledge. I don't have to be grounded in experience. If I just deny your statement, that's good enough. And I think we're in that space. We can, as long as we deny something, it's not real. And you can't make me make it real. And I think that that's what's happening with every major issue. The same is true for another documentary called Blood Lions, which exposed the canned hunting industry. Again, to our chat earlier, Frank, is we just have to deny it. As long as we deny the cruelty is actually happening, we don't need to act on it. And I think it's just pushing accountability aside in favor of apathy.
And I think there's always going to be two sides. So what he's talking about, there's going to be the people that are profiting off of the lion trade and what they're doing. And they're going to be the ones that are coming back saying, this isn't real, this is crap, because it goes against them making money. So there's always going to be the angel and the devil, the good and the bad. And I think that we're seeing a lot more of that now because of social media, because that connects everyone to everyone throughout the world so quickly that I think no matter what, you're going to have backlash. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people trying to stop you, saying you're wrong. But if you have a passion and you have a mission on the planet and you have integrity and you stick by that, it doesn't matter what anyone else says, because at the end of the day, none of that matters. What matters is what you do on this planet and how you can reflect on your life when it's time for you to pass. And did you live with integrity, and are you happy with what you did? And the rest of it doesn't matter. So I just wouldn't let anything like that stop you from your mission and why you're here.
Unbelievably well.